Let's see what's going on. What is going on? The internet can see you now. Let's see if this works. This is a test. Let's see what's happening. Okay, I can see myself here. Live chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Whoops. Okay, we are on live stream on YouTube now. We don't have anybody watching quite yet, but we're just going to do a basic test for tomorrow night's live stream. So I want to see. All right, this is really good. 2. Hey, Chris. Hey, Tim, what's going on? Brian, what's going on? I'm just doing a live test here. Hey, Nugget 2131, 5 people here. All right, right on. Okay. So I am just doing a test for the live stream tomorrow night, and I'm hoping that all you guys can help me out here. Probably won't stay on too long. Will I be streaming tomorrow night? Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow night. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me, if you can see me okay. I'm just checking out the chat. I got you guys up on my multiple screen over here, so if I'm not looking directly at the camera, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just juggling multiple screens here and multiple cameras. Audio sounds great. Awesome. I got my Britney Spears mic. See that? My new headset mic. Sounds and looks great. All right, Tim, how are you? Hey, guys, we got 21 people here in 2 minutes. My God, you guys are, I'll tell you, thank you so much. Johnny, how are you? Talked to my buddy Johnny out in Scotland last night. Hope everybody's good. Johnny, it's probably the middle of the night for you, isn't it? It's perfect. Okay, cool. So, guys, what I'm doing here is we're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night, obviously, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, wow, 32 people. 36 people. Wow. Okay, so let me shrink down this a little bit so I can just see the chat so I don't have to look at my ugly face on the screen. And then what I'm going to do here, if you guys are cool with, I need you guys to kind of help me out. So for the live stream tomorrow night, we got the StudioLive 32, and I have 4 or 5 different camera angles and shots here that I want you guys. Christopher, I did get your email. Yes, I'm going to answer it in a questions and coffee video, and I'll probably respond to your email as well. But I did see it. I will get to you, I promise. But I got a lot more important things going on right now. I'm trying to get set for the live stream. So you guys can hear me okay. That's great. Do me a favor. Make sure you guys are watching this at in 1080p because that'll give you the best resolution. Let me also get rid of Wirecast here on the I'm going to try to move things around and get things on multiple screens here if I can, just so I can see what the heck is going on. And I want to test out these cameras, and I want to make sure you guys can see them okay. Is that cool with everybody? Let me scroll this over here like so and get back to the live chat. Okay. So you guys are looking at me directly in the camera. Yes, that's what you should be seeing. If I switch over to camera 1, you guys should now be seeing my desktop. Is that correct in the chat room? Can you guys see my desktop? Pro Mixing 1080p 60. Yes. Hey, Pro Mixing, I saw you just subscribed to the YouTube channel yesterday or today. Thank you so much. That's cool. Glad to have you aboard. So you guys can see, Johnny, you all can see my desktop, right? Okay, so if I come back over to number 2, you guys should be looking at me. Hey, what's going on? I know you guys can see that. If I go over to shot number 3, you guys should be seeing my desktop. And you should be seeing me in the bottom right-hand corner in the picture-in-picture. Is that the case? Picture-in-picture in the bottom corner. I'm in the bottom right desktop. Yes. Hey, Mike. How's it going? Cool, man. So many people here. Yes. Okay. So that's correct. Okay. Now, if I go over to camera number 4, you guys should be seeing the good old StudioLive. Is that the case? Camera number 4, we're on the StudioLive, right? on the StudioLive. Yes, you guys should be seeing the StudioLive, and what you will see in the bottom right hand corner of the StudioLive is a date stamp, which I can't get rid of in my camera. I've tried. I've gone through all my menu settings to get rid of that March 17th date stamp. I can't seem to get rid of it, so we're going to have to live with it. Let me ask you guys a question, and I know there's a YouTube delay here, so I'll wait a few seconds for the answer. On the StudioLive shot, should I be zoomed in a little bit more, or can you guys see the detail fairly well? Because I have another camera too on the StudioLive. But how does the video look on the StudioLive as far as clarity and focus? Does it look okay? Chris says yes, it's big. Tim says number 4 looks good. Awesome. It looks okay. Hard to see the scribble strips. Yeah, no, I know that. You're never going to see the detail on the scribble strips. If I zoom in any further, what's going to happen is I'm not going to be able to get the whole mixer in frame. Okay, okay. The detail is fine and clear. Cool. I will have a closer shot, Johnny, as well. So now I'm going to go over to, I believe it's number 4. So if I come over to number 5, now you guys should see the StudioLive, and you should see me in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Pro Mixing says, yep, it's fine. So now you have me in the top left-hand corner, and you have the StudioLive down in the main shot. Right, guys? Yes, Michael Davis says yes. Cool. Christopher says yes. No, Matt, I didn't advertise this. I just decided that I was going to jump on here really quick and do a test. So tomorrow night we have all the camera angles and everything working, because this is the first time I'm doing a 3-camera shoot. You haven't seen I'm going to show you the next camera in a second. Okay, Tim says it's fine. Brian says it's fine. Looks good. Christopher, what is the black and white around the StudioLive? Oh, that's just like a matting thing. It's an effect. I can take that off. I was just fooling around. Don't worry about it. But you guys can see it. Okay, so now if I come over to, I believe it's number 6. Now you guys should see another angle, and you should see the screen itself of the StudioLive, the little touch screen up here. You guys can see that. Okay, that's being done with my new little action camera. That'll be where you guys can actually see what's going on the screen here tomorrow. If I show you guys some stuff there, can you see that as well? Johnny says yes. Nugget 2131 says yes, looks great. Everyone says yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got now a 3-camera shoot going on. Okay, number 6 looks good, Tim. Thank you so much, my friend. Awesome. So we'll go back to number 2, and now you guys should see me back on the screen, right? I'm going to get rid of Wirecast here for a second so I don't have to look at myself. Okay, good idea for that shot. Yeah, hi Dave, looks good now. Okay, yep, okay, yeah. So now so what we basically have going on here, and you guys should see me now. I think you can, right? If you can't, just let me know. Yes, Mike says yes. How many people we got here? You guys are crazy, man. You guys are awesome. Let me see. How many people are actually watching this crazy thing? Let's see. What do we got going on here? Wow, we got 46 people. Awesome. Number 7 should be all of us. Yeah. Okay, so what we got going on here then for tomorrow, as you saw, we got me, and then I'm going to have an overhead of the StudioLive where I can kind of walk you through a couple of things. I got the small camera, the Sony action camera on the screen itself. And then the webcam. So we got a 3-camera shoot happening, multiple shots, which would be really cool. The only issue that we might have tomorrow is on these little action cams like the Sony, which is a lot like a GoPro. There is no way to run it off a power cord. It's all off the batteries, and the batteries don't last all that long, even though I have a couple of spares that'll be fully charged. But we might lose, if we're on together for a couple hours, we may lose that one camera. I may have to swap out batteries. Now, the camera that's overhead that you guys can't see, that camera is running off a power cord, so we should be perfectly fine there. The only thing I can't seem to get rid of, which annoys the heck out of me, is the date stamp in the bottom right-hand corner, and there's like a little menu icon in the top left-hand corner, and I've been flipping through all the screens trying to get rid of that display, and I can't seem to get rid of it on this camera. I don't know why, so hopefully that's not too much of a bother for you. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Yes, we're still doing a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. This was just a test, just so I can make sure that you guys can see the studio live, the screen, and all the cameras are working properly. I got everything set up now, and I wanted to make sure it looked good for you. I won't even put this on YouTube. I'm just going to delete this video as soon as we're done here. I just didn't want to get on tomorrow night and have a bunch of technical difficulties, although we may still have those. I wanted to try to test it out, and the only way to test it out is to jump on here and make sure everything is cool. Now, one other question. I don't see you guys complaining about it, so I'm going to assume it's not an issue. The last time we did a live stream and I had multiple cameras, when I switched to the secondary cameras, you were hearing an echo in the audio because I must have had one of the camera's audio mics turned on and I didn't realize it. As I'm switching between the cameras, you should only hear my voice coming from my headset, right? So I'm going to go back to camera 1. And camera 1, let me just check out Wirecast and make sure. I only have 2 screens. I should probably get a 3rd screen at one point. Okay, so number 1 is the desktop. If I go over to number 3, you'll see me in the picture-in-picture. Now, when I switch over to camera 4, the audio should still be cool, right? We should still have no problem with audio. Is that a fair statement? No problem with audio. All the audio is good, Johnny. That's cool, because that was one of my concerns. Last time you were getting the echo. And then if I go over to number 5, which is me, same thing. You're just hearing this mic. You should hear no other echoing, no other audio issues, right? And then no problem with audio, great. And then if we go over to number 6, now I'm on the Sony Action Cam, and I shut that camera mic off, I believe. So we should have no audio issues there either. Audio's good. All right, man. So back to me on the screen here. So we have now successfully, I think, let me just get rid of myself here on the screen. I got to get a 3rd screen because I can't stand looking at myself on this thing. So I think what we got now, I think I've worked out all the kinks, man. After 5 live streams, I think I got it all figured out. So the only thing that we won't be doing tomorrow, I don't believe, is we're not really going to listen to we're not really going to listen to any audio in Studio One because there's still something else I got to work out. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do obviously question and answers. We're going to talk about some of the stuff I did with my Universal Audio Apollo and my Dangerous Music summing box that has been taken out of my system temporarily, how I've integrated the StudioLive 32 into my system. We'll take a look at some things that you can do on the screen to do things like save scenes and save presets, and we'll go through a couple of the functions of what I've learned so far about the StudioLive 32, and I'm sure you guys will have a bunch of questions about it, and I'll try to answer it as I go along. And then also try to demonstrate on the console the things that you guys are asking about. I might be able to get Studio One up and running and get the audio patched through Wirecast, but I'm not sure yet. And I'll talk more in detail why that is, and how I integrated Studio One into my setup, because everything that I do in my studio has a different set of routing configurations, and I'm still working through that with the board, but we're getting there. So far, so good. Tim says, what time? 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, and it will be recorded, and I will post it on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you can't join me live, that's okay, but if you could join me live, that's really cool. What else going on in the chat? So that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to do a quick test and make sure everything is working, and it seems like it is. What else is going on? Any other questions you guys have? So everything looks good. Everything sounds good. That's awesome. So I really appreciate you guys kind of jumping on here. We got 42 people watching this live stream, which is unbelievable, which is great. And I think that's it. I don't want to talk about too much because then we'll have nothing to talk about tomorrow night. I mean, I'll answer a few questions if you guys have any questions. In about a half an hour, the next Questions and Coffee with David video will be going live on YouTube. I recorded it yesterday. It'll be published today. There'll be some questions, and I have enough questions to probably do 3 or 4 more of those episodes, and I'm going to try to do those a couple of times a week. So keep sending in your questions to info@homerecordingmadeeasy.com, and I'll answer your questions in the video. Hi, Matt. You just bought courses this week. You can't wait to watch them. Well, that's cool. Which ones did you buy? A lot of people have bought Made Easy courses over the last week. I ran. It's only available to people that were in the VIP email list. If you weren't on my email list, you didn't get the special. We've had probably 500 or 600 new VIP members over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and because of that, I put a few Made Easy titles on sale for $10 to kind of get those people involved and just kind of welcome them to the home recording Made Easy family. And so there was a sale on Mixing Made Easy Volume 1, Mixing Made Easy Volume 2. That sale is over, but right now Mastering Made Easy is on sale for $10 as well for another couple of days if you guys want to check that out. If you have not seen those emails through my mailing list, that's because you're not on my mailing list. And if you're not on the mailing list, go out to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, and right on the home page there's a box you can sign up. You'll get my notifications. You'll know when things are going on sale, and you can take advantage of them. But that's cool, man. I'm glad you bought them. And if you have any questions about the product as you're viewing them, certainly shoot me an email and let me know how you like them, or what you would like to see improved. If you would, that'd be great. What else going on? Just bought the, let's see, grateful for your help. Thanks. Anytime, no problem. Kevin says, I created my first master bus tracks last night. Thanks for all the info. Oh, anytime, Kevin. Thanks. I'm glad the information's helping you, man. I'm glad you're moving along. Pro Mixing bought mastering yesterday. That's really cool. Thank you so much. And again, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. I saw that you subscribed. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I did see Pro Mixing subscribe, so thanks. Mike says he bought 5 last year and is what? Yes, Mike, you've probably bought all of my titles, I think. And again, I really appreciate that. And you've watched them numerous times. That's really cool. I tell people all the time when they ask me about the Made Easy products, especially, they're not made really to be watched all in one sitting. There's so much content there that I always recommend that you probably go back and watch them numerous times that have everything kind of sink in, because I do put a ton of content, a ton of information into those products. So that's really cool. Haiti Daddy says your videos have helped me a lot with my mixes. Keep up. God bless. Oh, thanks. I'm glad they help. The more they help, the more I'll keep creating them. There's going to be 2 more Made Easy titles this year for sure. Well, at least 1. I'm thinking about 2, but there'll be some more Made Easy titles coming. Mike, see you tomorrow night. Mike, great. Thanks for stopping by quickly. I appreciate you stopping in and helping out with the test. See you tomorrow night at 8, and hopefully everything's still going to work. I'm going to leave all the cameras set up. I'm just going to shut them off, so hopefully everything will still work the way it is today, and we'll go through some stuff, and we'll have fun. Awesome job. Thanks so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Norman says, Mixing Made Easy, learned so much. Thanks, Dave. Oh, thanks, Norman. Anytime. I'm glad that one has helped you. Mixing Made Easy Volume 1 was a lot of fun to do, and Mixing Made Easy Volume 2 has a lot of cool stuff in it as well. You should check out if you get an opportunity. Pro Mixing, notice you lost a lot of weight, man. Yeah, thanks. A lot of people say that to me. Yes, I have. Off topic, to date, I've lost, I think, 41 pounds. I think I'm done losing weight at this point. Now I'm just working out a lot and lifting weights and trying to get myself into shape. My birthday was just a couple of weeks ago, and I just turned 47 years old, and I feel like I'm 35, which is great, and I'm feeling better than ever. And for someone who had a bad back for most of his adult life, since I've gotten into shape and I've done a lot of weight loss, my back has never felt better. So thanks so much for noticing. And if anyone wants to know how I did it, you can email me privately and I'll help you. It's funny, now that people have seen that I've lost a lot of weight on the YouTube channel, I get so many people asking me health and fitness questions through email. So now I feel like I'm a health and fitness coach too, and I'm no health and fitness expert, that's for sure. I just tell people what I did and what worked for me. But thanks for noticing, man. That's great. Greg says you should ask us to ask questions if you're. You should ask us to ask you questions if you're not going to answer. I'm not sure what that means. Greg, what do you mean? You can pretty much ask me anything you want, and I try to answer every single question. If there's questions I can't answer, if I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer. Or sometimes I'll just tell you I'll get back to you. How many people we got here? 43. Cool. You guys are, I can't really hang on here too long. So if you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them. If not, I will see you tomorrow night. And if you guys could stop in tomorrow night, you can ask me questions for as long as you want, and I will stay on that live stream for as many hours as I need to answer all your questions. So that's really cool. And that's really it. If anybody doesn't have anything else, Johnny tried to lose weight too. I found that having vomiting bug is a great. Yeah, Johnny, if you're sick and you're throwing up all over the place, that's one way to lose weight. That wasn't the way I did it, but hey, whatever works for you. Pro Mixing wants to know what the winning lotto numbers are. You know, if I knew what those were, I would probably not be sitting here. I'd probably be off on some island somewhere. Norman says, locking in, what does it say? Locking in edited, please in the track so they don't move. You can use the merge to audio part. Okay. Oh, the question was, Greg, I didn't see your question. If you asked it a few seconds ago in the chat is moving so fast. I apologize, my friend. The question was, why did I upgrade to the new mixer? I upgraded to the new mixer, and I'll talk about it more tomorrow, but primarily because this, as of yet it's not, but it's coming, is going to be a full-on surface control unit for Studio One. That's why I bought the mixer primarily, so I can control Studio One as a control service with 32 one-to-one faders. It doesn't do that right now as we sit here, but I know that's being worked on. It's coming soon. So that is the main reason why I updated. It says your videos about mixing and mastering in Studio One 3 was very helpful. Thank you. That's good. Cool. I'm glad it helped. What Matt is asking about Alpaca shout out. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Matt. I guess I'm not understanding. Hey Tim, see you tomorrow night. Yeah, go check out the website and come back tomorrow night. We'll be here and again, I'll just show you the kind of, show you the board and show you the things that I've learned, and we'll take questions and answers, and I'll take you through my whole experience of getting this board integrated into my studio and getting the gear out of my studio, tell you what I replaced, why I replaced it, what I'm looking to do, and any other questions you guys have. All right, Greg. Oh, Greg, no problem. Thanks. I didn't see your question. That's why. I wouldn't have skipped over you on purpose. Oh, Matt says your boy ALPS is watching. He wanted a shout out. Oh, hey, how you doing? I didn't know that's what you wanted. I'm sorry. What is my background in audio? You mean my experience level in audio? Is that what you want to know? I don't want to. We can maybe get into that tomorrow night, but hopefully you can come back tomorrow and you can ask me that and I can talk about it. Someone asked me that the last time. Hi, Norm. Will you get an email tomorrow night to join in? Yes, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you turned on the notifications, as soon as I go live, you will get an email saying that I'm live. It's 8 p.m. Eastern, but you will get that on an email anytime I go live, like today. So as long as you turned on the notifications, you should get that no problem. So that's it, guys. So again, I don't want to stay on for too long because I do have a lot of other work to do. I just wanted to test this out, make sure it works. It looks like everything's working great. So I will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll go for a couple of hours. And I have a short list of things I just want to kind of cover. And a lot of it will be around the StudioLive 32. Obviously, that's what most people want to know about. Again, I have a limited knowledge of this. I've just cracked this open. I've just been working with it over the last few days. So I'm not going to be able to show you every nook and cranny of what goes on. But I can show you what I've learned. And again, show you how I'm going to be using it. And then answer any of your questions that you guys have around the StudioLive 32, around studio, recording, mixing, mastering, whatever. I'm here to help. And as always, again, thanks so much for jumping on and helping me out with this test. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. So until then, have a great Friday afternoon or evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care, guys. Thank you.